Pop singer Connie Francis died on Wednesday at age 87. Her publicist announced the death on Facebook but did not give details about where she died or the cause. 2 weeks before her death, Francis told fans on Facebook that she was in the hospital with pain from a broken pelvis. Francis was the most popular female singer in America from 1958 to 1964. She sold 40 million records during this time. Between 1958 and 1964, she had 35 songs reach the top 40 charts. 16 of these made it to the top 10. Her biggest hits included Who's Sorry Now, 1958, her first million-selling record. Everybody's Somebody's Fool, #1 in 1960. My Heart Has a Mind of Its Own, #1 in 1960. Don't Break the Heart That Loves You, #1 in 1962. Lipstick on Your Collar, #5 in 1959. Vacation, #9 in 1962. Where the Boys Are. Francis sang in many languages including Italian, Yiddish, and Swedish. She recorded albums in different languages to reach fans around the world. Her first foreign language hit was Mama in Italian in 1960. She made albums like Connie Francis Sings Italian Favorites and Connie Francis Sings Jewish Favorites. Songwriter Neil Sedaka, who wrote Stupid Cupid and Where the Boys Are for her, praised her voice. He said she had perfect pitch and could make ballads soar with emotion. This year, her old song Pretty Little Baby became popular again on TikTok. The song had been so forgotten that Francis herself didn't remember recording it. She was born Conchetta Franconero on December 12, 1937 in Newark, New Jersey. Her father was a dock worker who loved music. He gave her an accordion when she was 3 years old. Her mother was Ida Ferrari di Vito. Francis grew up in Newark's ironbound neighborhood. Her father came from Italian immigrant parents and worked as both a dock worker and roofer. He loved playing the concertina and pushed his daughter's music career from the start. Francis started performing at age 4, singing Anchors Away while playing accordion at Olympic Park in Irvington, New Jersey. She appeared on local TV shows as a child, including Marie Moser's Starlets when she was 11. Television host Arthur Godfrey told her to change her last name from Franconero to Francis. Ted Mack told her to stop using the accordion. As a teenager, Francis got fake documents so she could sing in clubs. She made demo tapes for music companies, copying the styles of singers like Patti Page and Rosemary Clooney. Francis signed with MGM Records in 1955. Her first 10 songs failed to sell. She was ready to quit music to go to college when her father convinced her to record Who's Sorry Now. She did not like the song because it sounded old to her. The song played on American Bandstand on January 1, 1958, and sold 1 million copies in 6 months. Francis said this was the first time she sang without trying to copy another singer. In 1960, Francis starred in the movie Where the Boys Are and sang the theme song, which became a hit. She had already done voice work in 1956, dubbing Tuesday Weld's singing in Rock, Rock, Rock. Francis said she hated her acting in Where the Boys Are, but she appeared in 3 more movies: Follow the Boys, 1963, Looking for Love, 1964, and When the Boys Meet the Girls, 1965. Francis also performed at nightclubs like the Copacabana in New York and was popular on TV variety shows. She dated singer Bobby Darin until her father chased him away with a gun when she was in her late teens. When the Beatles became popular, Francis's chart success ended. Her last top 40 hit was Be Anything But Be Mine in 1964, but she kept performing for older fans, especially overseas, where fans often voted her their favorite female singer. In 1974, Francis was attacked and robbed at a motel after a concert on Long Island. This event caused her to develop depression and drug problems. Her father had her committed to a mental hospital in the early 1980s. Doctors said she had manic depression, but she later said she had post-traumatic stress disorder. Francis faced other problems too. Surgery on her nose in 1967 made it hard for her to sing in cold rooms, which meant she couldn't perform in most clubs or Las Vegas casinos. More surgery in the 1970s made her lose her voice completely for a while. In 1981, her brother George was shot and killed outside his home. The same year, her 4th husband Bob Parkinson left her after she lost her voice. The 1974 attack left Francis with paranoia and thoughts of suicide. She sued the motel where it happened and won $2.5 million, one of the largest rape case settlements at that time. Francis married 4 times. All 4 marriages ended in divorce. Her husbands were Dick Canellis, Isidore Marion, Joseph Garzilli, and Bob Parkinson. After more surgery in 1981, Frances got her voice back. She started performing again in the late 1980s. She headlined in Las Vegas again in 2004 for the first time since 1989. Frances wrote 2 books about her life. She announced her retirement in 2018 but kept doing some shows. Frances once said, "I'd like to be remembered not for the highs I've reached but for the depths from which I've risen."